So it's time for another exciting episode of Mark's Comic Hall, y'all. And if you guys saw my most recent episode, I actually recorded that as a streaming video. And when I went back and watched it, I was kind of appalled at the quality of it. It really does not look good. So I apologize for the quality of that video. It should not have been my big comeback video. So why don't we make this my official comeback video for Mark's Comic Hall, y'all? Because this is going to be a good one. This is going to be one of the most exciting videos I've probably ever posted. It's a quarter comic haul from Zeus Comics, did a big quarter comic sale. Now, this is from a little bit of a while back. I'm trying to remember exactly when. I want to say it was like a Black Friday type thing, but I honestly can't remember. It's been a while, but I purposely saved it. I haven't like bagged and boarded any of these because I meant to do a haul video and I just kept putting it off. So this will be my catch up for that. So anyway, a couple of quick things. I mentioned this on my last video. Superman Red Sun is now out on DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K Blu-ray. And I got a chance to watch this, and I really enjoyed it. However, if you're a fan of the books, the miniseries that they did, they change a lot. They take some liberties with certain parts of the story. They add elements to the story, and then they kind of leave out complete sections of the story. And a lot of it was done probably out of necessity. If you want to read my full review, you can go over to bigfanboy.com. But I did enjoy it. It's still in the form that it's in. It's still a really cool story, and I was very happy to see that they brought this to the animated format. And it's got some cool bonus features on it too. So, in fact, if you're a fan of the Phantom Stranger, there's a Phantom Stranger short on here that's pretty cool. It's real trippy, like 1960s era Phantom Stranger. And then there's also a couple of episodes of the Justice League animated cartoon on here, which I thought was really cool. So I just wanted to plug that real quick. And then also on the New This Week comics, I showed off my New This Week comics, but this is one that I missed. Oh my God, look at the glare. I missed and I picked it up today. This is Spawn 306, and this is the Gunslinger Spawn Things to Come cover. Apparently this is already going for, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks or something. Like, people are going nuts on these things. I was lucky to find one. So if you haven't got this cover, you might want to look for it because it's apparently picking up some heat, especially if you're a Spawn fan. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. These are all quarter comics that I got from Zeus Comics. There is a lot. I spent well over $100. So I'm going to go through these as quickly as I can. I'll probably skip over a few if they're not that great. I'll just try to give you the highlights. But these were all a quarter, and I'm going to do Independence first, followed by Marvel, followed by DC, which is the largest amount that I have. So I'll try to get through these as quickly as I can. And like I said, there is a lot. So buckle up. Here we go. All right, so we got Infinite Dark issue 1. None of these are bagged and boarded. When they sell them in the boxes, they're all loose floppies like this. So Infinite Dark issue 1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 97. Really cool cover. Like that a lot. City at War. Who did this cover? There's no time for that. Sorry. In another haul, which now I can't remember if I've showed it or not, I actually managed to get my hands on some extra copies of Reaver number 1, the first printing. This is Reaver number 2, first printing, which is an awesome series if you don't already have it. I got a few of those, actually. And Reaver number 3. Just grab one copy of that. Those are the Becky Cloonan covers. Oh my God, this is so much stuff. You guys have no idea. In fact, hang on 1 second. I need to just give a little support under these books. Hope everybody's doing okay, staying safe amid all this COVID-19 stuff. Punk Mambo number 4. Interesting Voodoo Doll cover by Dan Brereton. Man, I'm getting some major glare. I played around with the lights because on that last video I was like in the dark, and I thought I need people to be able to see that, like, I'm not in a cave. And I apologize for all the boxes and stuff in the background. As I mentioned in my last video, I moved not long ago and I haven't had a chance to get everything unpacked yet. If you look behind me, you can see a bunch of, well, there's comic boxes over there. There's comic boxes over there. There's a lot of comic boxes. I have a problem. All right, this is Ignited issue 2. I think I already had issue 1, but I didn't have issue 2. Ignited issue 3. Oh, actually, all right, so this is Ignited issue 3. And for some reason, here's Ignited issue 1, which I got a couple copies of. This is a Ron Marz title, Dread Gods #1 from Ominous Press. I just saw Ron Marz, and I completely forgot I had this. I should have had him sign it, but I see him in a lot of shows. So, really good guy, Ron Marz. Blossoms 666, #1. This is Joe Eisma cover. The great Joe Eisma. Rags, #4 of 7, the miniseries. This book had some heat on it for a little bit, but I think it's kind of dropped off a little. Rags #5. I didn't have any of these because my store didn't order them, I think, when they first came out. And then this is The Ride, Burning Desire, issue 1. This is, I'm guessing, the Daniel Hilliard cover. I had the Adam Hughes cover, but I didn't have any of the other ones. Or maybe I did. Maybe there was a Brian Stelfreeze cover, I think. Okay, good Lord. This is a lot of books. And I don't really know the best way to get into this, so let me see. So many books, it's ridiculous. Okay, I'll try this. All right, Unearthed #1. I really need to get these in bags and boards. Okay, now I'm already facing a problem here because I'm getting too many books in a stack. Okay, so Unearthed #1. This is Crosswind #1, which is supposed to be Gail Simone, Cat Staggs. It's supposed to be a series. Got picked up for a series. And I've bought some of those before, but I buy them anytime I can get my hands on them. Oh, and this goes with the Unearthed #1. Unearthed #2. In fact, let me... Okay, so there's #1. There's #2. Unearthed #3. Wait a minute. Now I'm really confused. Okay, so that's #2. That's #3. This must be a variant cover for #1 because this is also Unearthed #1. So I think, yeah, there's multiple covers. It's a Cullen Bunn book. Pretty cool book. Okay. Next. Versus #1. Image book by Assad Ribic and Ivan Brandon. Really cool cover. I was shocked when I found this because, boy, I sure couldn't get this when it first came out. Dark Red #1, first printing. I got a couple of these actually. So look, it's like you can't get it when it comes out, but you can get it later in a quarter box. Sometimes it works that way. Not often, but sometimes it does. Okay. Then we got, am I still going? Stellar #1, Brett Blevins. Stellar #2. Stellar #3. I like Brett Blevins a lot. Last Stop on the Red Line #4. Really cool series. If you guys haven't picked this up, it's awesome. And the trade paperback, I believe, is out now. Last Stop on the Red Line #3. Last Stop on the Red Line number 2. I had some multiple copies of number 1, so I figured this will be my chance to get multiple copies of all of them. Killer Groove number 1. Vault Comics presents Maul the Mad Haven number 1. This is made to look like the old, what do you call it? Like Marvel Comics presents magazines, I think. I think that's what they're going for. Kind of cool. Mage, The Hero Defined number 15. I believe this is the final issue of Mage by Matt Wagner. And this is a big, thick book. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a lot of book. Mage, The Hero Defined number 1. Kind of interesting to find those two next to each other. Mage, The Hero Defined number 0. This is like a really thin book. I got 2 of those. Grumble number 3. Okay, I need to start putting some of these back in here. So bear with me 1 second. You guys have no idea how many books I got. It is crazy. If they weren't all so great, I'd be ashamed of myself. Oh, God. I really need to get these in bags and boards. Okay. Another stack. October Faction, number 1. This is a reprint to coincide with the Netflix series release. But it's a really cool cover. Steve Niles. Have you guys been watching that? I have not had a chance to watch it, but I've heard it's good. So, Neon Future number 4. This is a Steve Aoki comic book. I haven't read it. I heard it's not bad. Cemetery Beach number 2. Yeah, I gotta start going faster. I'm already 12 and a half minutes into this. Death and Glory number 3. Made to look like the Bullet movie poster. Prodigy number 1. Just like several different covers on that. Blossom 666 number 1. This is the Laura Braga cover. I may have to split this up because this is going to turn into a really long video. The White Trees, a Black Sandtail, and this is issue 2. Chip Zdarsky. Cool looking book. The White Trees, a Black Sandtail number 1. And this is a 2-issue miniseries. Really cool looking cover. Chip Zdarsky. What? Why is this here? Okay, another copy of Versus number 1. Oh, I see. I see. Because I found this independently of the last one I showed you. So now I can put them together. And I found Versus number 2. Versus number 3. Versus number 4. Versus, oh, it's at the top, number 5. And this is a alternate cover for number 5. Nice variant. Okay, now I can put all of those together. Okay, good. God, this is a lot of books. Little Bird, number 1. Really cool book. God, this is so many books. Oh my god. And this is just we're just at the independents right now. We haven't even got to like Marvel or DC. When you guys see how many Marvel and DCs I got, you're gonna lose your mind. Okay, so Outpost Zero #1, my buddy Sean McKeever, really cool sci-fi book. I got a couple of those. I was happy to get this because I didn't pick it up when it came out, and I kind of wanted to. This is Pandemica #1. Probably not the most fun title right now, but you know, it is what it is. Valiant Universe Handbook 2019. It's just a big, thick handbook for the Valiant Universe, which is exactly what I said it was. Vengeance of Vampirella. This is the, I guess, the facsimile edition of Vengeance of Vampirella #1. I cannot believe they were charging $6.99 for this thing. Look at that. $6.99. And it doesn't even have the red foil that the original version had. So, hey, I didn't pay $6.99, but I paid $0.25 a piece, and I got some. So, screw you, Dynamite. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Leviathan #1. Just a great Nick Pitara book. I think I already had a couple copies of that, but I didn't mind having a couple more. Bloodshot #1. Whoa. That's a thin book. Jeez. That does not feel like a full-size comic. And it's not the preview edition or whatever that some comic shops got. Iron Maiden, Legacy of the Beast, #1. Got a couple of those. Coffin Bound #1, first printing. This is a book that sold out when it first came out and went into second printing. So I was kind of surprised they had them. Had a couple of them, so I grabbed them. And then another really cool Cullen Bunn book, Knights Temporal #1. Okay, hang on a second. I gotta put some of these, sorry, I gotta put some of these back because I'm running out of room here. Okay. Even I, the person that bought all these, I'm a little surprised, like, again, you know, seeing just how many of these I picked up. Okay, hang on. Whew. Man. Okay. So, we're back. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 9, #6. Part 1. $18.33. That's, I'm just looking at the time. Aspen Splash 2018 swimsuit special #1. Strangers in Paradise #10. Actually, Strangers in Paradise 25, like is in the 25th anniversary, #10 would be the accurate title of that. Oh my god. Oh, stop it. Sorry. Books are falling. Books are falling! God. Oh, hey, here's my... Okay, I wondered where those were. I thought maybe it was part of a different haul, but it was actually part of this haul. Reaver #1s. Becky Cloonan cover, first printing. Can't believe I got these for $0.25. And they're in pretty much perfect shape, from what I can see. Maybe that first one's a little bit dinged. Oh, and then a couple more copies of 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I need to organize these is what I'm showing myself now. Okay, so we got Pretty Violent, number 1. Um, The Ride, number 1, the Adam Hughes cover, that sexy Adam Hughes cover. Got a couple of those. Jesus. Jesus, our Lord and Savior, is what I meant to say. Horror Comics, number 1, from Antarctic Press. Heartthrob, number 1. Variant cover. My buddy Robert Wilson did this book. I'm not sure who did this cover. It's a cool cover. Maybe Jamie McKelvey? I think that's it. Yeah, it's a really nice cover. Evolution, number 1. Witches Bad Egg Halloween Special. The big thick book. Okay, that does it for the independent books, and I'm 21 and a half minutes into this video, and I just finished the independent books. So, do I keep going or do I stop here? Maybe I should stop here. I'll tell you what, I'll do Marvel, and then I'll do a separate video for DC, because it's a lot. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Jeez, it's ridiculous. I'm telling you guys, you just have no idea what I'm dealing with here. All right, so Marvel. Face front, true believers. All right, here we go. Avengers number 23. Avengers number 17. Avengers number 18. Avengers number 19. Some of these are War of the Realms tie-in issues. Avengers number 20. Amazing Spider-Man number 17. This is the first printing of the Hunted storyline, part 1. Got a couple of those. And that book went into, I think, second, maybe third printing. Champions number 4. Really cool Miles Morales cover. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm trying to find a breaking point for the stack here. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Good God. Okay. Fearless number 1. This is the Jenny Frison cover. A couple of those. Thanos number 1. Keep in mind, these were all a quarter a piece. So that was happy days. Agents of Atlas number 2. A couple of those. Old Man Hawkeye. This is the third printing variant. Savage Sword of Conan number 4. Really nice Alex Ross, John Buscema-ish cover there. I like all those covers in the background too. Avengers No Road Home number 1. Got a couple of those. Punisher Acts of Evil number 1. I don't remember picking that up. It's cool, though. Peter Porker, The Spectacular Spider-Ham, #1. Jason Latour, Philip Lord. Oh, Phil Lord and Chris Miller, guys that did Into the Spider-Verse. Okay. Oh my god. If anybody has any interest in any of these, please let me know. I need to get rid of some comic books. All right, X-23, #1 of the new series. Oh, crap. Okay, get back up there, get back up there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. X-Men, The Wedding Special. J. Scott Campbell cover. X-Men Red. Jenny Frison. What is this, number 8? God, come on. Why are these books not working with me? X-Men Gold #31, Phil Noto. X-Men Gold #32. X-Men Gold #30. Sorry, I'm blocking the cover there. Some of these I got multiples of, like that one. X-Men Gold #29. All this build up to the wedding. X-Men Gold #28. X-Men Gold #27. X-Men Gold #26. Got 2 of those, as you can see. Iron Man #11. This is the God Killer issue. Really cool cover. You make that out. Really awesome. And Totally Awesome Hulk #20. First printing. Okay, what's next? Some of these I just can't believe I got them for $0.25. Okay, so this is Marvel Comics Presents #6, the second print. First appearance of Wolverine's new daughter. Anybody keep up with that story? I kind of lost interest in it. Uncanny X-Men Annual #1. All of these were from the current X-Men run. Uncanny X-Men #11. This is a big thick issue, as you can see, for $0.25. Got a few of those. Uncanny X-Men #1. The Rob Liefeld variant. Still with me, everybody? I know this is a lot of books. Sorry. I didn't know this was going to turn into part 1 of a 2-part haul video, but c'est la vie. Spider-Man City at War #1. Oh, I need to remember to give my landlady's son one of those. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. There we go. Okay. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, #10, also known as 250. I don't know how that works out, but there you go. What do we got here? Okay. Oof, jeez. Okay, West Coast Avengers #7. I'm not emoting towards the books. I'm emoting towards just the ridiculousness of all this. Web of Venom, Venom Unleashed #1. New Agents of Atlas #1. A couple of those. Was that the book that... Yeah, that was the book that went into second print and introduced her. That's the second print variant. Vault of Spiders #1. Venomized #4 with this really cool Venom Thanos cover. Venom Annual #1. First print. I think that went into second print. Venom #11. Is that a variant? No, it's a regular cover. This is a variant. Variant #10. Venom #10. With the Stan Lee dedication at the top. Miss you, Stan. Venom #9. The Bill Sienkiewicz Fantastic Four Villains variant. Pretty cool. I don't think I'd ever seen that one before. Okay, what's next? Oh my gosh. So this is kind of cool for a book that sold out and went into multiple printings and was $5. Spider-Man, the J.J. Abrams first issue #1. This is a first print. Boom. Look at that. And that wasn't all they had. I just grabbed a stack. They had more. Giant Man #1, written by my friend Leah Williams. New Mutants #1. This was a hard book to find when it first came out. Kept selling out everywhere. I think it's gone into second printing. King Thor #1. Spider-Man Far From Home Prelude. Black Cat #5. J. Scott Campbell cover. Gwenpool Strikes Back #1, written by my friend Leah Williams. We actually premiered this book at Dallas Comic Show in November. Marvel was very nice to allow me to get copies early of the book, and I purchased them through Diamond. And so we were able to have Leah sign them at the show, which I thought was really, really cool. So you got that book at my show before you could get it anywhere else. Killmonger #1. Fearless #1. The Captain Marvel cover. I forget who did that cover. It's not Jenny Frison. I had a couple of those. That's also written by my friend Leah Williams. Alright, hang on. I gotta start putting some of these back in the box. Another Spider-Man book. This is Spider-Man Velocity. What was the other one called? Spider-Man City at War. So this is Spider-Man Velocity. Jane Foster Valkyrie #1. I think this has gone into second print. Pretty sure it has. Oh my goodness, what are we at? 33 minutes. Jeez. Moon Knight Acts of Evil #1. Amazing Spider-Man #9. Number 9. Anybody get that? It's a Beatles reference. I'm old. Absolute Carnage Scream #1, first printing. Written by Cullen Bunn. Absolute Carnage Scream #1, second printing. I don't think I'd ever seen that cover. Life of Captain Marvel #1, first printing. Wakanda Forever. What is this? Wakanda? Oh, it's two different. Okay. Avengers Wakanda Forever #1. And then I guess this is a variant? Maybe? No, this is something else. Oh, this is X-Men Wakanda Forever, #1. Sorry. I got confused. Okay. Oh my god. So many books. We're getting close. We're getting very close to the end. Agents of Atlas #1. This is the second Agents of Atlas series. That's hard to say fast. Agents of Atlas, Agents of Atlas, Agents of Atlas, maybe like super fast. It'd be hard to say. Arrow #1, the Artgerm cover. There's another one of those second printing Agents of Atlas #1s. And another Agents of Atlas #2. Oh, man. I swear to you, we're getting close. We're almost done. Invisible Woman #1, Adam Hughes cover. You can't have a #1 without a #2, right? Invisible Woman #2. Got a couple of those. Web of Venom, Carnage Born #1. This is a hot book, isn't it? I think it is. Or maybe I'm thinking of a book that looks like it. Happy about this. Conan the Barbarian #1. This is a $5 book, which has gone into multiple printings. There's a couple of them there. Okay, almost there, almost there. Uncanny X-Men #1. Winter's End. Again, that's before the current X-Men run. Oh, and then I got a few of these Iron Man #1s. This was the book where they did like different covers with all the armors on it. I just grabbed a few of these. I wasn't even going to try to get like all the armors. And last but not least, for $0.25 a piece. Are you ready? Wait a minute. Yeah. Marvel Comics 1000. $10 book. Mint condition. Very happy about that. I had Al Ewing at my November show, who was the story architect of Marvel 1000 and all the books that kind of tied into it and everything. And so I was happy to get those because I had some that I think people took at the show. I wanted to get some extra copies. I'm sure I'll have Al back at some point. So it's nice to have those there. All right, well, so I'm almost at 40 minutes with this video, and that's a long time for any haul video, so I'm not going to go into the DC box, not this time. I will save that for the next haul video. However, I will plug my next Blu-ray review on BigFanboy.com. I got an advanced copy of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. I know this movie there's divisiveness between fans. You know, some people thought it was great, some people thought it was terrible. I'm just going to say this. Regardless of what you think about the film, it comes with a bonus disc that has this documentary called The Skywalker Legacy on it. It's a 2-hour-long documentary, and it is magnificent. It will change how you feel about this film. It will change how you feel about the Disney Star Wars films. It really does pull back the curtain and show it in a very emotional and powerful way that even being a Star Wars fan, it showed me a lot of things I had never seen before. There's archive footage from the original trilogy. There's behind-the-scenes stuff you've never seen. It's really amazing. So tune in for my next video. I'll be doing the DC Comics quarter comic haul. You can check that out. But yeah, all those comics, a quarter a piece, came from Zeus Comics. Shout out ZeusComics.com, my buddy Richard up there. He does great quarter comic sales, and I'm sure I missed stuff even there. So, see you at the next video. Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. Check me out at bigfanboy.com, and stay tuned for information on Dallas Comic Show coming up later this year. You guys stay safe. Take care.